Oh yeah, another beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day. All right, so some funny thoughts. What if misinformation were a virtue? This is kind of a funny philosophical thought. So yeah, just ran out of my ChatGPT Pro Max $200 a month thing. I'm like, not gonna renew it. It's kind of too much censorship on it, which is pretty annoying. And what's kind of interesting is it seems and it looks like that actually Grok is pretty awesome insofar much as it's like way less censored. It's like pretty uncensored. There's even an SFW mode. So just do the Grok imagine and you could make all the pretty ladies, right? And I think we're kind of gonna be in this like funny post-reality where and I was experimenting with the new OpenAI ChatGPT, the Sora 2, and it's like it's pretty lame, but essentially AI, the ability to create fake videos or pictures of it. I'm like, dude, all these like 1 trillion fake influencer girls who are trying to become a whatevs, it's gonna not be a good future for them. And also the truth is in terms of artists too, right? Yeah, not a super hot future. If anything, the future is he or she who drives the steering wheel. So I mean, I call this like the augmented centaur effect, where essentially in this brave new world of AI, the artists who are able to best yield AI like a sword are going to be the ones who thrive the most. And it's kind of interesting too because obviously we should treat all information as false, right? Even the real ones, right? And so if we just kind of blanket statement thought that in fact all the information was misinformation and fake facts, I think actually the irony is you could actually live a better life because you just assume that everything you listen to is it's like false, it's biased, it's strategic in so far much as typically there's somebody who has some sort of social, political, economic agenda behind whatevs, right? Even the fun fact is the reason why everyone thought that Bitcoin was bad for the planet or whatever it was actually is Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX, all these people who was not Bitcoiners did a false WWF or WWF, yeah, World Wide Web, whatever, Greenpeace, kind of a false guerrilla marketing tactic, giving the men lots of money to say that Bitcoin was bad for the planet. And that myth still persists. And also honestly, we live in a world of like paid protesters for whatever you name your virtuous cause, right? And so the real virtuosity of things is understanding that everything is rigged. There's no truth in the world besides Bitcoin. And people, why is Bitcoin tanking so much today, right? Actually, this is my big thought. Bitcoin is the only true metric out there. It actually is a sign that the world is going through some big turmoil, and therefore Bitcoin accurately depicts the reality of actually what's going on. And so, all the other fiat-based realities are actually false stabilities. So in the long run, Bitcoin is the only stable thing. And then Bitcoin is like the bedrock that built the granite that built Manhattan, and all the companies that are built upon Bitcoin, like Strategy, MSTR, etc., are gonna thrive, and all the other ones that are not aren't gonna do so hot. And I mean, honestly, just play with it yourself. I mean, either ChatGPT or Grok or whatever, right? And just keep trying to play with it to until it can spit out counterfactuals or slightly misleading things, and try to get to a point where it actually does hallucinate, where it just starts making stuff up. But once again, the number one thing you learn in politics is you just got to make everything up. And the most successful politicians are actually kind of the master truth manipulators. Even if you think about like a Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, because they have the reality distortion field, that's where they get their power and sources. And you actually do need to be a little bit disconnected from reality if you actually want to do things which are insane, right? Like my 818 kilogram lift, it's like 1,918 pounds or something. And and I think by detaching yourself from reality, creating your own reality, it's kind of an interesting way to go back to first print. Like, I'm even thinking about roasting my own coffee in my backyard. Like, can I just put raw Robusta beans in a pot and just cook it in like a pot in the backyard? And it's like a charcoal grill, maybe, question mark. Because all these expensive products out there, they're just people trying to sell you some other, product. I mean, oh yeah. On top of the world, life's good. Oh yeah. Franklin Canyon and Beverly Hills is my happy place. So yeah, essentially, what do you do once you're on top of the world? I mean, what is this? No idea. And I think then the next step is just enjoy nature, enjoy being outside, walk more, philosophize more, and don't be just think more interesting thoughts, and expound your thoughts. Do it intelligently, do it sober. People's like, is there a Kim on drugs? I'm like, bro, like, I'm like the most sober person you've ever met. Like, I don't watch media, YouTube. I don't have Instagram, TikTok, nothing. I don't drink alcohol. I quit drinking alcohol like 10, 15 years ago. I don't do drugs. Smoked weed maybe like twice in my life. I didn't really like it. And I'm just kind of super insanely zero turbo zen. So just think for yourself. Independent critical thinking, original thinking is the future.